Can't barely see me. What's going on? Let's see if I can try to find that. That's not. Yeah, forgive me, because I got my phone sitting on kind of stuff. Otherwise, it'd be too low. So, what's going on? I'll wait till I store it. That's what you get when you stay in a ragged ass motel. So, this is going to have to work like this tonight. It still got 3 of them, but I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. That's all until y'all say something. Make sure you hit like button, subscribe, comment down below. This is your girl Shape. Thank you for hitting button play. Thank you. Oh gosh. All right, y'all. I'll wait till some more y'all come in. 60 y'all in here, but I don't know if y'all hear me or not. Yeah, let me know if y'all hear me. If you hear me. If you hear me, I want to be talking, and y'all don't hear me. But ain't nothing to really chit chat about. I'm stuck till Tuesday because my damn truck didn't pass damn inspection. Now Kentworth then had my vehicle for 2 days now, and they just started to work on it today. So I think I just spent like $300 or $300 already. Girl, I know you're not wasting your time with that clown. What clown? I can see and hear you just fine. Have you ever been to Fremont, Ohio? Yes, I have. And the link is up top. You want to come into the chat and chit chat with your girl. Okay. We got plenty of time on our hands today. Everything's closed today. I'm stuck in a hotel, y'all. I can't believe I haven't blown $300. I hate when shops do that. Holiday shop for 2 days. I was expected to be getting checked again on Monday. Deal with these racist crackers at this place. It's a problem. About shape. Everywhere I go, it's a problem. every time. But Fremont, Ohio, Kevin. I think I've been all through Ohio, baby. I don't think it's a small town or big town that I have not been to. Kevin, say you come on now. We got to talk about Kevin. So what's up, CG? Oh, Crafts, Heinz, Ketchup, and Fremont. I will hire you. But can I take my truck there? See, it's not about what you call is the issue is can I take my truck there? Hold on, let's see if I can send the phone book. It's gonna freeze me up some. Gave me a little bit more height, didn't it? Crafts and Heinz, baby. Can I take my truck there? Can I take my truck there? It's the problem. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to keep the truck, mama. Mr. K, we're trying to keep the truck beat. So we're trying to get things together. We're laboring this thing for a while. See, I thought about trading my truck in. I can trade my truck in now, actually. And like I told y'all, we talked before. I didn't recently know that like last month or two, last like 2 or 3 months. But I like, do I want to start all over with a brand new note? Do I want to relinquish a paid off truck? Do I really want to do that right now? Do I really want to do that? Nah. I kind of like to have some breathing room and then everything else I want to do. Mr. Mornings 85. Where you at? I am where he is. I go tell you where I am right now. I am where he is. Nah. Okay, I give you. Okay, I'm in somewhere in Arkansas. Nah, it's not too bad, is it? Sell my truck and move. Well, now we gotta keep the truck, Papa. Is it trading in or keep it? That's what we on right now. Girl, I don't like him, but I look at your video later. He not worth the talking about for me. Really? But he's drawing so much attention. The reason why Mr. Kevin Samuels is drawing so much attention is that he's hitting on things that a lot of men want to say. And everybody has a right to freedom of speech for what they want to say. Now, I don't agree with some of his videos. I feel like some of the videos, sometimes he's a little bit too rough. That's better, y'all. Okay. Sometimes with some of his videos, sometimes I feel like he talks to ladies a little bit too rough. You know what I'm saying? I feel that way about him, right? But I agree with a lot of things that he says, man. You want a quality man, but have you taken care of yourself? Or your expectations, or your expectations realistic. That's all he's saying. Really. And now he is a little bit disrespectful when he only let ladies talk. Okay. Now that part. And then the whole size thing that he be on, some women will never be a size 6 or 4 or perfect 8. Okay. Some women will get them small at size 12. Some where they are structured, their body is structured from their genetics will never be a size 4 or 6 or 8. So you going by a dress size as being valued, and then you have that small section of men that do love plus size women that do make 6 figures. It's quite a few truckers out here that make 6 figures, and They like plus size women. So this is what you feel like, man. Is your hotel room nice? Child, I got stuff all over the place. Let's see, can I go this way? This way is the other bed. Hold on. You see the other bed. Other bed ain't nobody slept in it. It's a double queen. Now, I would recommend it to anyone to come and live with this hotel. Number one, when you step out in the hallway, it smells like a possum, a raccoon, and weed mixed together. Like last night, it was a madhouse here. He was going up and down the hallway all night long. Then I'm stuck on the third floor. Right? So yeah, nah, I would recommend it. Oh, you not too far. I'm in Louisiana. All right, Mr. Morning, what you trying to do, Mr. Morning? I might be close. Ah, nah, I don't think you are, baby. Uh, WrestleMania is being rained on here. It's being rained on here in Tampa. You mean the WWF stuff? The WWF, whatever that stuff is. Um, baby, no, I don't watch wrestling. I don't do wrestling. But you hit the link if you want to come into the chat. And touch out with your girl. I want to definitely talking about Kevin Samuels on my channel. I know I talked about him on Lockout's channel, but I want to come talk about him on my channel. Okay. Because this man, and what he did the other night was he actually got on the men for a change. Because you gotta respect the man craft. I mean, this man has up to 18,000 people in his live at one time. So you have to respect what he does and respect his opinion. You can just like it, but you can still respect it. You know what I'm saying? I live in Arkansas, so I might be close. Now I'll be. Let me see. I'm gonna put y'all back up here. Hold that thing off. Yeah. So, but nah, you gotta respect the man's statement. It is what it is. He's shedding a lot of light. I think time for that. Watch when one lady was calling in. This thing really kills me, ladies. If you watch this and you're curious about calling in to this man's channel, okay, be prepared to get hit with some real questions. When you come with somebody that's really seasoned, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like one lady called in, he made this lady cry, right? That kind of feel bad for her. You know what I'm saying? She had been with a man 12 years, and he didn't marry her. He didn't marry her. Which was a red flag for him. Of course, you know, he pointed that out, knowing his personality. And she got pregnant with one baby. And he pointed out, like, if y'all didn't get married with the first baby, and you turn around and then wait 11 years, 10 years for the man, they get pregnant again, and now you want a man to come behind it and help you pick up the pieces. And you say, can I tell you the truth? You screwed. And I kind of like how he worded it. Yeah, thank you, baby. And I kind of like how he came off. But I mean, come on, Mike, can you really be serious here? Like you've been with a man 12 years. Okay. Truth to me, in my own standard, in my own little mind, me personally, I give a man 3 years. Really, I had an old school tell me, really in a year, y'all know if you're gonna marry a woman. Just tell me if I'm right about that or not. But in a year, per old school, you know if you're gonna marry this woman. You know. You know if you're gonna say yes or if you're gonna say no. You know this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why did you stick around an additional 10 years and the man didn't still marry you? I'd have been gone at the 3 to 5 year mark. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what is up with you, man. Kevin Samuel. Kevin's just a little too feminine for me. Too much, but I guess you got that gift. Yeah, you can say that. But like me, you have to value yourself at some point. I guess that's part of the reason why I'm still with myself, because these men do try it. You know what I'm saying? You brown skinned it, you plus size, you got the perfect body. So they come with you with the BS and they say, don't y'all kind of bullshit. They gonna go for the okie doke, they gonna go for the game. And I don't go for it. I don't go for a nigga that wants to cheat on me. I don't go for a nigga that wants to play around. I mean, right with my damn self. I mean, being on this road is already hard enough. And if I know that I can't rely on you being faithful, well, you sit at the house doing your own job or your own business, or you got no trouble with me, because I came across guys that are teaming with they women, they wives, and they still cheat. Slick asses. And it's a mess. Y'all out here teaming together. Y'all here teaming together now. And y'all riding through city, load to load, in the same truck with each other. And he dip off, go see a little hunting thing. And then you in a sleeper. You men try it. You men definitely try it heavily and think women supposed to put up with it. Yeah, those super alpha males, right? That come out and, well, I pay all the bills and I do this and that. It means you have a right to cheat on your woman. But when your woman do it, it ain't okay. I've known so many trucker men that are divorced or going through a divorce because they can take their wives doing what they've been doing, which is stepping out the back door. Mm-hmm. Women just nah. I mean, okay. Wait a minute. I didn't say that. I just say that when we do like what y'all do, y'all don't like it. You can't take it. You can't deal with it. You can't. You want out of the relationship. You want a divorce. You want to move out. You want to do all these different things. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like. Men can't take it when you do it to them. That's my experience in past relationships also. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to come in past 2 or 1 o'clock in the morning? And well, I'm gonna get tired of that shit. I'm gonna come in 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna do worse than you. That's what I'm gonna do. If I tell you I don't like it, I tell you it feel like it disrespects me. Then why keep doing it? You feel me? It's like that, Mr. Mornings, and you know it is. You know it is. I, for one, I'm a black woman, and I'm saying I am subscribed to this man. I don't pay for a subscription because I'm not gonna say everybody's stuff hit my bank account all the time, but I'm subscribed to the man and I accept what the man has to say. But I wish you would be more realistic in what he describes as a high value, quote unquote, woman. This standard military thing that he be on, this, you got 3, 4 kids. Now, there be women that do call in, and I'd be like, Ma, what do you even think about when you call? You can't call on this man platform and check this man on his platform. It's not gonna work. If you know you've been married a second time already, if you know you have more than 2 kids and more than 1 baby daddy, it's not a good thing to get on this man platform. Don't say don't say y'all if you go out there doing dirt and you can't get mad at your partner for doing dirt. Some people don't have the understanding of how the game works. Feel you there on that country ghetto. Let me highlight this. Feel you, but some men don't understand that. You got some super alpha males out here that don't understand it. They really do feel like, because I'm the man and I take care of the bills, so I can cheat. I'm gonna keep it real with you on that. Hold on. Mr. Mornings 85 says you right. I don't like to share. I'm selfish. Oh shit, I definitely can't meet you. I definitely can't meet your ass nowhere. Cause you sound like you crazy. Come into the chat, Mr. Mornings. You sound like you crazy. Hit the link, baby. You sound like you crazy. So you can't take that. Right. Come on now. You can't be serious. You couldn't take that, yo. You couldn't take your woman cheating on you. You cheat on her all the time. You can't take it. Tell me, I want all the men to come in and chime in on this. Tell me what is the long enough time to know a woman to marry her? Because I know I done wasted 3 years one time on a person. Okay? And as far as relationship goes, right? Y'all come in. You tell me how long is enough time to marry a woman. I think a man knows within a year. Why does it take so long for y'all to get married? What's going on to take us long to get married to somebody? Like, what is that? Are you talking about the alpha males that would be quick to put our hands on a cow out to a man? If you consider that's what you consider alpha man, that's your term of alpha man. That's your term of alpha man. Yeah, that's what you consider an alpha man, and that's what you consider alpha man. Baby. Um, I don't know too many alphas that won't handle their business with a man either. You have a super man that sometimes his ass is insensitive, super alpha man. That type of nigga. Type of nigga that don't help around the house that much. He work pay our bills now. Give you money, right? Make your kids straight, y'all got it. Right? But he not as sensitive. You know what I mean? Okay. Mr. Lee Allen says, for me, it's a year or less. Come on in the chat. Y'all men come in the chat. I'm trying to get you men to start this conversation because I didn't really realize until I got to watching him that how you men really think. And I'm 35 years old. I thought she was always just gonna be selfish, and women was always on short end of the stick. You get used up, you get tired of us, spend time with us, you marry us, some of us to get married to, and you just get tired of us, and you want to cheat. And there's this whole thing of I have a right to cheat type vibe. You feel me? Kevin Hayes, how you doing? Kevin Samuels is the man, period. Just my 2 cents was so, yeah, right. We respect the man. Yeah, he ain't real then. Oh, baby. I know guys that proposed in less than a year, and I guys that took down near 10 years. But why does it take 10 years though? You can sleep with her. You can let her have your babies. You feel me? Cook, clean, wash your clothes, fucking suck you all night long. Push I cook babies for you. Then I pay bills with them. And give her your debit card, give her your credit card. So why not go on and do it all the way? To me, this is how I feel. And I didn't learn this till I was 25 years old because I was young and I might have had a male figure at the time. You know what I'm saying? My dad was incarcerated. So I had to feel my way around. I was a man, I still don't understand y'all regular asses. Some of you. I still don't understand how this some shit y'all do. Right? Because some of you are giving up a decent wife at the house was out here on these streets. And ain't shit out here for you to grab that ain't sex thing or not. Sex thing, you can work on in the bedroom with your woman. Okay. Say it took almost 5 years before me and my wife got married. Been married 24 years now. Well, praise God. Praise the Lord for that. But why did it take 5 years? Come on, man, come on into the chat. I want the men to step up to get into this chat. And I'm not talking about country girl. I'm talking some of the other men to step up and get on the chat and explain to me why it takes so long. Because women, we know. Within a year or less, we know. We're gonna stick in with your ass or not. We know. This anti-male society. Anti-male society is going to crumble to its knees. No man, no society. It's not anti-man. Not hold on. I'm not bashing men. That's not what I'm on here for. Shape is not on here to bash you. We just having dialogue and understanding. That's how Kevin Samuels do. Kevin Samuels just bring out and say things I guess you men want to say that you don't have the courage to say on camera. He just, I guess, speaking y'all truth or what y'all feel about women, I guess. Because there are some ladies that do have unreal expectations. You know, like there's some women that feel they can't marry a man that's been married before. I thought that's an unreal expectation. You know what I mean? It's all about the man growing up. That's just my opinion. I used to be that guy until I woke up one day and realized what I was doing. I'm not giving up mine for no one. Laugh out loud. I'd like for you to talk about that more, Mr. Lee Allen. Grass not greener. The world is literally falling apart. Volcanoes, eruptions. Egyptians stealing black king mummies. What is going on? The reason why it took so long, because I want us to be stable before we took that next step. Okay, but you could have lost her waiting too long, though. You could have lost her waiting too long. You know what I'm saying? Roger Hayes says, S-shape world, I am not saying you are bashing me at all. Two sides to everything. Okay, but majority of the time, it's the women that are pulling in more of the weight in a relationship. I remember being one of those ladies wasn't getting all that I wanted out of a relationship. I wasn't getting I got the financial help, majority of the part, but I wasn't getting everything else out of the relationship. I got verbally abused a lot, body shamed a lot. I was identified as his girlfriend from the family and friends, things like that, but a lot of the things I wasn't getting out of the relationship. You feel me? If that was the case, then she wasn't the one meant for me to be with. So hold on, country girl. I guess you just have to just know. I guess you and that person just both have to just pray about it, you know. But the thing I like about Kevin saying, he's no chaser. He gives it to you straight. And I love the fact when he brought on the men that his tone didn't change. When he did a dialogue with the men and he brought the men on, all the guys told, I'm in college. And I mean, one guy said that he was in college and staying with his mom and he had a first or second job, but he was over 25 years old. And I'm like, okay, as a man, your mom should instill in you to get your own place. Not just sitting there right there in her house. Like, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. To me, Lee Allen, I understand. She was good enough to have my kids, but not my wife. Hold on, Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore, you got to come into this live, baby. But was not good enough to have not good enough to have my wife. I had to marry her and make her into a righteous woman. You got to come into that live on there. I know you ain't say what you made happen. I know you did not say that. What you made happen. What you made happen. I see now we gonna get it good when we not see now we oh Lord have mercy. You got to come into this live now. You gotta come into the live now. Gonna stop playing around and gonna come into the live and we have conversation. She wasn't good. You catch that line that he just said. She was not. She was good enough to have my kids, but not my wife. Did y'all catch that line? Did you catch that line? Did you see that? Ladies, are you watching this right now? Do you see what the man just said? Don't look at me with my blue hair and my fat face. Look at what the man just got to say to you. This is how black men feel. This is how black men feel about us. This is all Canvas Samuels is doing. There's no even saying that you hate the man. There's no even saying that you don't like the man because he's giving you what's really men's hearts, how they really view. Do you value women? Because you got men out here that don't value women at all. None whatsoever. Look at what this man's got to give me his straight up, honest answer. I guarantee you he didn't even give it a second or third or fourth or fifth thought. That comes straight from the heart. She was good enough to have my kids, but not my wife. Do you catch that line? And I'm not even mad at him. I'm not mad at him. I wish he'd come on into live and break that down for us. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Not at the time I was young with a little boy mentality. Eventually I grew up as a man. Okay. Okay, so you see you switched it. Don't switch it around. You said what you felt like. Don't backtrack it. No, don't backtrack it. You said what you felt like. It was something about her that you didn't see something to be with long term. The sex was good. She did everything like in the bedroom. Made you think about her because things she did for you in the bedroom, right? But you just said she was not good enough to be your wife. It was something that was wrong. I mean, you could blame the young age. You can blame the young age thing. Okay, fine. But you're going to get it only so far. It's he would have got married straight out of high school. Kobe Bryant got straight married out of high school to his woman. They had still been together for years. So I feel you. I give you a little bit of a pass on it. But God, come on with it, Mr. Mornings. The link is right there above you. Like that hair. Okay, ain't no but a ponytail and a little bit of hair coloring. I tried using a little bit of watercolor type dye, whatever my head. I got it all over my other shirt. Y'all see the bathroom. Bathroom is blue. And people gonna charge my credit card like a real service cleaning fee. You know what I'm saying? But how you doing, Mr. Nathan Cap Galloway, senior? But gonna come in live, Mr. Mornings. Gonna come in live. And we're not gonna beat you up because that's how you really feel. This is the reason why I respect Mr. Kevin Samuels. This is the reason why I respect what the man says. Because it's the truth. What do you find in the value the most in a woman? Especially a woman in our industry. I'm talking to the truckers now too. What do you see as the value of more in that will say that's the one? Because to me, it don't take no 8, 9, or 10 years to know that's the one or not. You know. You know. You understand? Yeah, tell Mr. Morris to come into live. Come into live, Mr. Morris. Come into live, Mr. Morris. Yeah, see now y'all come in the comment section, but you don't want to come on live and say that. Come on now, it's nothing but your opinion, and nobody gonna bite you, right? But I disagree with what Tasha had to say, that she doesn't really like him, the way she thinks. Like, what you mean, the way she thinks? I wouldn't have gave a woman any kids if we're not going all the way. Exactly. But you know, he may have something deeper that he can give about it. So let's encourage him to get on the live, because that's something. And the thing about it is that he's speaking on what a lot of Black men feel. That's the thing about that. He's speaking on what a lot of Black men feel about it. You feel me? That is a hard one there, because everything be good until you say I do, and then everything changes. What changes, CG? What, did you lock in for life? You can't go dip here and dip there. What changes? All the changes ought to be positive if you got the right one. What changes? What changes? Man, I know the reason why I haven't been married yet, because I think I've turned down a lot of situations. Like, I've had a lot of guys approach me that are already in relationships. There are straight whores. They have about 4 or 5 different baby mamas. That all kind of things, honey. All kind of things. It's something when you be out here on this road, honey. You men are really something else. And then another thing I want. This is one thing I do negatively agree with Mr. Kevin saying, was that high value men will treat you better type model that he be on, and that's not necessarily true. A lot of you truckers make 6 figures. A lot of you make 100, 200, 300, 400,000 $300 a year, and a lot of you cheat on your women. See, ain't nobody got nothing to say about that. NCI got quiet. Nobody got nothing to say, right? She was my old lady, and I didn't plan on leaving her. I just didn't take getting married serious. The thing is, you can't have one foot in and one foot. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That's it. But a lot of you men, let's keep it 100 though. Let's keep it 100. I'm gonna say this for the men. I'm gonna say this for the men. A lot of you men like variety women. There is that percentage of men that make that 6 figures or $1 million a year that don't believe in being faithful. They can lock one down, just say they have a family. They can have 2, 3 different women, 2, 3 different cities. You know what I'm saying? But you have that class of men. That's something. That's one another negative thing about him. I'm gonna say, when I go back and I'll replay a lot of his videos, is, you know, he thinks because a man's it has a degree, he has a successful business, he has surrounded himself with business partners and business and money and image, quote unquote, consultant, quote unquote. But a lot of those men that make that kind of money, sweetheart, are pure whores. I had to break it to you. What's the Cali game? So you know for a fact that all truckers are cheap. Majority of y'all asses are. I ain't gonna say all, but majority of y'all asses is. Real talk. Mm, yeah. Majority of y'all asses cheap. Yes. Yes. So females are completely innocent. Huh? I didn't say that. We don't cheat. When we cheat, it's emotional. That's how I'm praying. It's Mr. What you call. What's good, baby? Uh-oh, you tapped out. Do it again. I brought you in. You tapped out. Um, so females are completely innocent. Uh, for the most part, we are. When we cheat, it's an emotional thing. Unless she's just a pure whore. Unless she just about herself and what she can get. Period. You know what I'm saying? Hit it back again, Mr. David. I don't know what happened to you. Yeah, I don't know what happened to you, baby. But I wouldn't say that we're completely innocent. Majority of the time we are. Majority of the time we are faithful. Majority of the time we put in more into the relationship. Especially in trucking because we're so distant apart from each other. I've come across women that I feel they put in way more into their marriage relationship than their husband is. Put more ideas into their anniversaries and birthdays and put more effort up to a point where I feel like, like, you sure you okay in your marriage sometimes? I say, no, I'm happy. I'm happy. I guess because in this industry it's so hard to keep a man or have a man. So I guess when you hold on to one, I guess just hold on to one. KS is right about a lot of things. Yes, he is a lot of things. There's a few things that I be like, really? Are you really serious right now? Um, how you doing, Trucker 202? Well, first of all, I'm not a whore that if allowed, I don't have the desire to step out. Mines have been with me from nothing, so I know she in it for the long haul. Yeah, as long as you stay faithful. As long as you stay faithful and you treat her a certain way, as long as there's still affection and time and respect and communication. And see, a lot of things is with black women are also brownies because let's keep 100. I know I'm about to piss off some of my ladies and my men. A lot of you black men only want to worship the European or the mixed women. Put them up on a pedestal and treat us little brownies and chocolate like a second or afterthought. You're screws. You go to bed with us all day long, but you won't marry us. You gonna put up on a pedestal like you do a certain class of women, which I'm not understanding. Because I feel like whether it's high yellow or dark chocolate, it's still gonna do the same thing for you. But that's not how y'all see it. That's why I want the men to really come back into uh the live and really, really break it down for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's a small percentage of men that don't agree with Mr. KS. Um, because they don't agree with the whole making six figures type thing. Because I do feel like a man can make 60K and treat you like a queen. Now, I don't want a man working at McDonald's and I'm out here making 100K a year. I mean, I don't want that either. But I do want a man with potential. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared to come on into the live, baby. Come on, hit the link. But I feel like this industry is so hard. It's so many men that I've come across also that have gotten divorced. Like you ever met one of those super truckers that sit they fat asses in the flying J or a TA in the lounge area, they belly way out to here and they legs different colors. Well, they got type 2 diabetes and all that kind of stuff wrong with them. They've been driving at least 15 years plus. You know what I'm saying? They can tell you all about trucking, but they've been divorced first, second, or even a third time. Yeah, you met anyone though? Trucking is hard on any relationship. It's hard for a marriage relationship. What's up? YUXNG bro? I'm not a bro. I'm not a bro. Young YU Sung like super truckers. Yeah, super truckers. Was that not funny? What's funny about what I said? Since I'm saying you think things are funny. Come back into the line, Mr. David, if you still here. I don't know what happened to you. But well, I say yeah. But no, trucking is hard. So why sit there and waste so much time just laying up with a woman? You're in a dangerous industry. Stuff can happen to you just like that. You're no longer driving no more. So why sit there and have different women in different cities and states? That's just cute. It's just not cute. That's a while. Just like being a father. Just keep running. It's only as hard as you make it. Not with the, especially, I agree with that. Not with the right woman or man. Now, you have a man or woman that fully understands your passion for the trucking industry and your success and your drive for it and the money that can be seen and made in it, and she's willing to go long haul with you. But you have to let her know as a man that you just out here taking care of business. That you out here just taking business. You ain't dipping here, ain't dipping there. You 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 taking care of business out here. This a lot of women don't understand that. Like I come across a couple ladies when I'm in Houston on my home time, and they said they'll never date another trucker. And I was like, why? Because it's just always the thing about him being at home and oh, he got something else to go do, or the cheating, or the just lack of respect all the way around. Like you trucker men are like that. Us ladies, we talk, baby. Um, Sometimes you have to step back as women and start comparing that we've heard as a perfect relationship to a realistic relationship. If a man doesn't marry you in a year, it's okay. You're building. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with the year thing. I'm going okay. That's a lie. I know guys that have had their lives destroyed. Oh Lord, you hear what this man say? He say destroyed. In big word. He put destroyed, girl. In big words on there. Not tear up, not mess up, not leave broke. This man put destroyed. He went deep down into the vocabulary and put destroyed. Lord have mercy. Help me, Lord. Oh man. Let me see what's going on right here. A man should court you, and when he's ready, and only you he's ready, he will take that step. He could be working on himself. So to put the pressure on him is not a good move. Well, I wouldn't say putting the pressure on is necessarily a bad thing. Now, I feel like if y'all been together over 2 years, you can push out a baby for this bastard, and y'all living together. I feel like it's time to put a little bit of pressure on. Because some women, they wouldn't pressure for it. They would still be just a girlfriend 15, 16 years in. They wouldn't put the pressure on for it. Some men are not programmed that way. Some men were raised by these single mothers, and these single mothers would do what? Put the pressure on for things to go her way. Right? She would make demands around the house. She made demands for his behavior when he go out the door. Made demands for him doing his chores. Made demands for him washing his clothes. Made demands for him being respectful when people come over to visit the house. she would make demands. She would put the pressure on for him to be the way that she want him to be. So some men are calculated in their mind that if you don't put the pressure on me, as long as it's not a requirement, as long as it's dedication and a promise for things to happen, and as long as you don't make any kind of demands to me, I'm not going to do it. So I don't know. I don't really feel that, Naya. I don't really feel that. Y'all coming to live if you got something you have to say. Okay. At the end of a lot of people don't and can't keep it real with themselves, let alone trying to be real with someone else. That goes for men and women. Now that's just I agree. Yeah, he said this. He said it, baby. He said it. Greatness is all I know. What's going on, baby? Mr. Mornings, hit the link again, baby, and come back into the live. Trucker 202 says she's not making a man, she's making him learn to follow women and not be okay. You gotta come on into the thing. See, I don't know. I'm not a man, so I can't really break down some of the things that y'all saying. That's why I'm getting y'all a link to come inside and break some of this down for us lady truckers. Cause I got quite a few ladies that watch me. And really break that down. But if he's raised in a single mom household, which is what majority of Black men are raised in, right? So the brothers right now, he's not going to have it to off the rip do it. Off the rip understand that you are a woman and that time is ticking and that your body is not going to look the same after a while, that you're going to feel a certain kind of way after so many years into a relationship and you feel like you're not appreciated. He's not going to understand that unless you open your mouth and demand it. He's not going to understand it. He's not going to feel it. Not compromise it. He's not going to catch you just taking hints off until you demand it. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm just keeping it real with you. You know, Steve Harvey says old school works. We're different in day and time now. You may have been 18 years old when you met him, and you may have to get away with something. You may have to come away from the household that you was in, and he was the only outlet that you had. You had to move in with him. Otherwise, you don't know what your future would lead to. You may have not had nobody battling illness, and you come across him right at the right time. You know what I'm saying? So we can't go by. I know old school works, but you can't use the same old school methods as you use for today because times has changed. People upbringings are not the same back in the old school days, so we can't go by that anymore. I don't think. And now look at this, y'all. Look at this. Nadia says, allow a man to lead. And I'm gonna tell you, sis, I'll tell you this right now. I have a problem with letting a man have full control. I've been through so many bad things, and you can't really fully trust a man. Not all the way. Not 100. Now I can see him getting that 90% and trust him. But at 100% trust him, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I kind of broke that down earlier. The alpha male is he can't take his woman doing whatever he done to her. That's the alpha male. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Kevin Samuels, how would you rate yourself? Is that a crazy thumbnail person that then came in here? That's the real Kevin Samuels. That can't be the real Kevin Samuels. What you mean, like the number thing that he be doing all the time? Oh God, they said you can't do 7 because okay, fine. If he was here and he said rate myself from 1 to 10, I would say 7.5. I would say 7.5. Okay, I'm a size 16. I've been working out really, like since the new year. I've been working out, get my little body together. I have my own business. I'm a go getter. Don't have no kids, so I don't have no emotional baggage. So yeah, let's see. You have to either allow him to leave or be the man in the relationship. It will never work. Well, okay, I'll let him leave, but like I said, like I don't know about like as far as leading, as far as like me not have my own income. No, I've been working for so long and doing everything majority myself. For something like every apartment, every car been bought by me. And I've had somebody move in and pay rent for me, but I've never had somebody like fully have full control like over my finances and how I live. That's like see when you say let man lead now, that means he take care of everything. He's making all the decisions for your household. He's making decisions for things about you and his kids or y'all kids. It's I don't know, mama. I don't truck up 202. Yeah, let's see. But yeah, Brian, it is who it is, baby. Um, Southern Trucking Gal. Let me say, baby. At some point, you have to work out those trust issues and past traumas. All men aren't built the same. Okay, I can respect it. I don't know why you men don't come into lives to do all this typing. Okay, Nadia says, I am an alpha female, but very traditional. So I will always allow a man to lead me because I choose wisely when it comes to a man. That way I know he's not leading me into the dark. So Nadia, let me ask you this, baby. So you're saying that. So do you consider yourself to be an aggressive female? You come off some very, very sweet person. So do you see yourself like an aggressive type person? Do you like you are you type person that dominates the relationship? Because you had a set of women that don't treat their man like their child. That's not what I'm trying to do either. I don't want to yell and scream at you. I don't want to cuss you out. I don't want to clown in front of your family. I don't want to be making more money you and talk shit up in your face. I'm not. I don't move that way. I respect you for being my man. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's a whole thing of a full control type thing. And the real one, I have my ex ready. Not it says again. I completely understand you though, but allowing him to lead doesn't mean they'll contribute to your home. Okay, facts, facts, true facts. Okay, Mr. Mornings, hit the link. Come back into the live, baby. I don't know what happened to you. And I really want you to talk about what you talked about. What wasn't good enough. That was they. I'm gonna tell you right now. You hit me in the side with that. You hit me dead in the side with that, baby. Uh, the decision making should be 50-50. I think that is what's wrong with a lot of relationships. Always one side. Okay. The 50-50 thing, because I've done the 50-50, and let's keep it 100. You men don't like to do it really the 50-50 because a woman has, how can I say it? The woman has uh, independence. woman still has independence. If when things are 50-50, she has more of a say so uh with everything in your household. So a lot of you alpha males really don't really appreciate that. The 50-50. I mean, it may be cool to start off like that, but a real woman don't really, really fully submit until you become a real man. That's my experience and what I've seen a lot. Uh Bill Brown, there's no such thing. Ah, he getting at you, Nadia. He's saying there is no such thing as an alpha woman. Y'all can finally can come into live if you want to. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. I've been on here for an hour. I ain't expecting to go this long, y'all. Okay. Let's see. What's up, Jai? What's good, sweet? How you doing?
Pretty good. How you been?
How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Good to see you too. I wanted to comment on that last young lady conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably older than most of your viewers and you too. But technically our society right now is in a whole new realm that's never been explored into. And what I mean by that, just like you just said, you don't want to give a man, full control. You don't want to trust them, but 90%. Okay. Since the women's rights, let's say it started in the 50s, right?
Mm-hmm.
So technically from the 50s to now, we're in a whole different genre. We're in uncharted waters that relationships aren't really lasting. Now, prior to that, from the 50s on back to biblical time, the man has been the provider. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And so by society change, I'm trying not to make this too deep of a conversation.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, because I had someone to drop some bombs on me tonight. I'm like, really? Nah, seriously? She wasn't good enough. You gotta go back and read that comment. She was not good enough for me to marry, but she was good enough to carry my child.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
No, touch on that. Touch on you a black man. He's a black man. Touch on that a little bit for me.
Well, I'm just gonna say from my experience, I'm on my third marriage. Don't nobody say that.
Oh Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy.
But I put in the comments, people grow apart. Now, my first marriage, of course, I was young. I was out there doing whatever. Anybody know me? My nickname, Gangster, and hey, I didn't earn it just from being a choir boy. I grew up, once we started having kids, she didn't grow up. I left and took the kids. So I was a single parent for a long time. My second marriage was a church lady, and I thought it was going to be totally different. Let's just say that lasted 3 years, and I can relate to a lot of women out there, especially a woman with kids. Okay. You don't know. Okay, that person can treat your kids a certain type of way while y'all around, but once you're away, they can treat your kids a totally different way. And so I found that out. So that was the reason for my second one. To end it. The third one, I wasn't even looking. And this one, the best one so far. And I don't see this ending at all.
So a third time was a charm.
Yeah, it worked out for me.
Let me ask you this. On the last marriage, how long did you wait with the last marriage and with the second marriage?
The second marriage only lasted 3 years. And I say
before you got married, before you decided to marry her. Before you got married.
2 years, but I've known this girl. I never even looked at her like that. I've known her for 25, 30 years. And
wow, y'all know each other that long?
Like that. Huh?
Wow. Y'all know each other that long and it didn't last?
I'm talking about my third marriage.
Okay.
The one I'm in now.
Okay,
so I misunderstood the question. Say it again.
Okay. So what I meant was, how long did it take to marry the second one? Then how long did it take to marry the third wife?
The second wife took 1.5 years.
Okay, and a third wife.
Third wife took 2 years of dating.
Wow.
But
Okay. So he took longer on the third one. He took a little bit longer.
um, well, put it this way: we didn't get married soon as we decided to get married, and it was a
Mm-hmm.
mutual thing. Cause
Mm-hmm.
like I say, I'm older.
Mm-hmm.
You start learning yourself. I realized I was a relationship person. I wasn't a
Mm-hmm.
whore mother. Of course, after my first marriage, yeah, I did my thing. I ain't gonna lie. You know, um, after my second marriage, I didn't really go out there like that, but I did. I was more hesitated how I moved. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so by the time the third wife came along, I ain't gonna say I was in whore mode, but I can say I was had a few friends and I just wasn't getting serious. But the difference was dealing with a different age group. I let them know, yo, I'm about finishing getting my kids out the house. Um, Anything other than that, I really can't think about it. I can't really see a relationship. So if you can deal with that, you can deal with me. And that's how that went.
So let me ask you this: do you agree with Mr. Kevin Samuels? Do you agree with everything that he says on his platform?
I don't watch him. I'm just going by, just now.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Um, so it's hard for me to comment on that. But as far as that thing, a woman can, why would you want to plant a seed with a woman that you don't want to make your wife? I don't understand that. I have done it, because
Mm-hmm.
but I married her. You see what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
did
Mm-hmm.
marry her. It just didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Things are just too free now. People look for baby mamas and don't look for wives no more. But that's the new
Why?
society.
Why?
I wish I could answer it. Oh, I'm sitting back in awe too.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sitting back in awe too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So do
Uh,
you think trucking made your marriages harder?
I just got in a truck in my third marriage.
Okay. Do you feel
Prior
like
to
it
that,
brings about a strain? You think it brings about a strain on your relationship?
not at all. Not at all. Like I said
Mm-hmm.
before, we're in a different stage of life. Um, and we have understanding and we have goals. So it's no strain. Actually, we did a video on that. I'm not promoting my channel on your channel. Um, we did a video together, and it basically laid out how we deal with me being on the road and when I need to come home.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, we have goals we just set out. We know what it takes to accomplish those goals. So it's like, being away from home kind of make it better. We're not around getting on each other's nerves all day.
Oh
If it
Lord.
makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
So do you feel like, okay, so what about the military thing that I spoke of that he goes by? Because he goes by, if you're not a size 4, 6, or 8, then you shouldn't make any demands for a high quality man. What do you have to say about that?
You mean financially?
No, figure wise. Figure wise.
Oh,
Like if you're bigger than a size 8 by Mr. KS, then you have no right to make any demands for a high quality man.
I ain't even gonna touch that on how he's saying. I'm gonna say it like this. Once again,
Okay.
being older. Now, when you're young, you are trapped into this mindset. You want this 10, what you consider a 10. And by the time you get to 10 mentally and emotionally, she might be a 3, but her body a 10. So saying all that to
Mhm.
say, the older you get, you're not really looking at looks. You're looking at how a person treats you. What's inside of that person? Is that person nurture? When I say nurture, not only nourishing to her kids, but nourishing to your spirit and soul and the relationship. You see what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So
Mhm.
it gets to a point, I don't know if it's maturity. Everybody got their own little taste, but it's to the point now, you live life. It's like how a person treats you. Forget how they look, body wise,
Mhm.
whatever. It's how they treat you.
Mhm.
For me, let me say that.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
let me ask you the question.
Yes, sir.
A lot of women out there, this from my dating era, a lot of women out there, oh, I want a man with a 700 credit score. I want a man with a six-figure income. Y'all have y'all own prerequisites up front too. So women really can't say what men prefer body wise because y'all had that pre. It could be the best guy in the world working at McDonald's or treat you like a queen, but you looking at this guy that got seven this and then driving the Benz. So how is that with you women?
Well, okay. Now, I'll say that I do feel like women need to be more realistic to what stage they're in life. Now, if you have 4 kids and 4 different baby daddies, and you don't make 100 grand a year yourself, you've never been married with those 3, 4 kids, then those type of women I don't feel like can ask for a high quality man. You have to be realistic in your demands. Like, I have one homegirl, she won't marry a man if he's been married before. And I feel that's an unrealistic demand. I mean, when you're in that 30s to 40 lane, like I am, I'm 35. You know what I'm saying? There's no need me
I would
putting
never
that
guess
stigma
that.
on. Huh?
I would have never guessed that. I thought you was in your mid to late 20s. I really did.
Oh no, no, you cute though. Thank you.
I did. I did.
You cute. Well, thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate it, but no. No, but when I do it when I watched him and I respect him for a lot of things he had to say because you do have to take a calculation or are you being realistic in the demands of what you bring into the table? Okay, a lot of those men that makes that 6, 7, 500,000 a year do not want a woman that don't at least make 60 to 80 a year. They don't mind being a breadwinner because that's in your mind. Super alpha male, you have to be the breadwinner, you have to be one that leads, right? So they have no problem with they women making less money than them, but they're not for like working on a damn jacket box, not be working on a damn clothing store folding damn jeans. Not gonna pick you up and take you out my Rolls Royce. We're gonna have $100 damn dinner. I don't see that happening. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You have to be um, real enough um, to yourself to understand where you're at in life and what you're bringing. Now, if you know you have kids and you have small kids or kids in middle school and high school, that's baggage to a man. Like, what are you asking for a man to put up with? Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not even talking about your body size because there are men that do like plus size women. So we're gonna leave that part off because we leave that to Mr. KS, tip on the body size and body wise and all that kind of stuff. But we're just talking about on the financial and mental side and everything you got going on.
True.
You're
True.
asking for a man to walk through the door and put up with 2 or 3 different personalities coming in and out. He has to compromise in his home with 2 or 3 other different men. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's I don't care how your body is. I don't care how nice it fits you. Because majority of the fine women, beautiful women that y'all love and go after, let's keep it real. They trash in the mind. They are. They are. They'll sleep with your. They'll sleep with your. Baby, please trust me, honey. I've had some homeboys that happen just as beautiful as Red Michelle, and would cheat on them. Messed
Mm-hmm.
around, messed with the man, guy at the work job, try to mess with a guy friend, and the
Mm-hmm.
thing with this, I break your neck for those dime pieces, 10 pieces or whatever. You break your neck, y'all give them all y'all money and take them on trips, y'all give them all kind of shit. But in result, what do you really have?
Mm-hmm. But that goes back to what I was saying earlier. You know, technically we're in uncharted waters, and
Mm-hmm.
we're navigating through this thing. And what I see society is throwing at kids now, the music. Yeah, I still listen to rap. I like a lot of the new rappers, but you know, let's keep it real. Do you want to really marry Cardi B? You
Do
know what I'm
you?
saying?
Do you?
No,
It's Cardi B somebody you would marry. I know some men that make a little money. They say they don't care how nice somebody is, they would marry her
no, I
because she
wouldn't
does
touch
not. She does not represent the essence and excellence of a black woman to me. And there's
Thank
no
you.
shot. There's no shot to her. And it's not
Mm-hmm.
knocking her for her success. But to me, in my
Right,
mind, I don't think she'll do much better than Offset.
right, right. And so I think that's the same quality men, just like he was just saying, somebody can be his baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
Men should look at that. If you want Cardi B to be your baby mama just because she fine, what is she gonna teach them kids?
What's up, saying? Can you hear me, babe? I went out. I don't know what happened to you. Come back
That
into
internet.
hit the thing again, saying Sister was just on y'all. Trucker 202 says her value would be very low. Country Ghetto says, show me a dime piece and I'll show you a duck. I'll show you a duck. Oh Lord. Country Ghetto is so crazy. Okay, Mr. Mornings. Where you at, Mr. Mornings? Where you at, Mr. Mornings? What's good, Sam?
All right, what's going on?
What's going on, my sweet? What's going on? You got something to say?
Yes, sir. Let me up in here.
Yeah, Lord.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Sinister.
Let me. Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's up?
All right, hold on.
Okay.
You can see me?
I can see you. I can see you and hear you.
Okay. All right. I got a good question.
Yes, sir.
All right. What's going on, everybody in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Now, my question is, because you were talking about a 6 or 7, right?
Yes.
When it come to these women.
Yes, sir. That's what KS say. We told Mr.
Okay.
K and Mr. KS judges women by that 4, 6, and 8 rule and by the height rule. Yes, he does.
My question is, and I've noticed this a lot about you. You always talk about how big you are. So was you involved with a man that always put you down because of your weight?
In the past, yes. Yes. In the past, yes. Not in recent time. He's some years old, but yes.
Right, because I noticed you talk real destructive about yourself. You always talking about how big you are, but you beautiful in your own way, and you got to understand that. And when you sitting there and you talking about, oh, guys don't want me because I'm a big girl, you attracting low frequency males.
It's not that. See, I attract. It's just majority of the time it's trucker men that already are married or I have a woman, and I don't have time for that. Now, if I just wanted somebody just to say I have somebody, that would have been done already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
the type of men, it goes with the energy that you put out and the perception you put out about yourself. You got to love you for who you are. All of us is not meant to be skinny and fat and out of shape. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not tall. I'm like 5'6", 5'7". Would I like to be taller? Yes. Would I like to be a little more built? Yes. But this is the way I'm built. I love me for me, and you got to learn how to love you for you. And that right man to come along once you learn how to love yourself and be in your space. Love your space.
That go for women and men.
Yeah, that go for women and men. But here's the thing. The thing about it, the first step in loving yourself is that you got to understand is you're not willing to accept anything.
Exactly.
When you really love yourself, you're not willing to accept anything to say you with somebody. You got some women, they're in these big old beautiful houses, nice cars, and they're going through hell. Their husbands are sleeping on them left and right. They're being underappreciated, and all kind of stuff is going on. So I feel like, to me, to make the choice to say I'd rather stay single until I meet someone that takes care of all my needs in a relationship, that's strength.
What is your needs? What are your needs in a relationship? That's a good question. What are your needs?
We ain't got all day.
Now we ain't got all day. You quick to want to throw all the black men. You quick to want to throw all the black men in the boat and say, okay, you truckers is out here cheating. A lot of us ain't out here cheating. I'm 44. I done did all my stupid nonsense in the street. I'm focused on building my empire, my business. Now, the woman that I want to attract, she's going to help me continue to build. I'm going to help build her so she can be better than she was yesterday, and she's going to help continue to build me so I could be better than I was yesterday. A lot of men ain't ready to stop the nonsense in the street. A lot of men is more folk like my brother up here. He said, yo, it took to his third wife.
But you ready for your woman too, though?
Huh?
But you want the woman to, though. You want the woman to be faithful. Why you do what you do?
No.
Yeah, yeah. You know it's out there saying, you know, those type of men out there, Nathan. You know those men are out there that they want to do what they want to do, especially in trucking, especially in our industry. And they want to be out here do what they want to do.
You know what? You know what? You talk to a lot of these low lives out here. Because where you getting that from?
Can I say something?
You come to my channel, you always... Yep, go ahead, brother.
Okay. The brothers that I deal with, you know, everybody check to my channel. I talk to these brothers. Our conversation ain't about, you know, what truck stop got such and such. Our conversation ain't about what hotel closest to such and such for us to go get some lot list. That's not our conversation. So
that's right.
So that percentage of guys that's out there that's doing that are young, simple-minded dudes. But
not all the time. Somebody, hold on. Some of these guys in their 30s and 40s and 50s with this shit out here.
But some of them is not ready to grow yet. That's the problem. Some men is not ready to grow. Some men is not ready to stop playing the street game. Let me tell you something. For my brother up here, if I'm wrong, please correct me. One loyal woman is better than having 1,000 hoes.
Okay, all day. All day. Proverbs 31. Go read Proverbs 31. That's the woman that majority of us guys are looking for. And if you got you a Proverbs 31 woman, she covers everything.
I want to have the type of woman where instead of just going to bed watching TV falling asleep, we got a composition notebook with relationship goals. Keyword: relationship goals. We are building. A woman that's willing to learn. I'm willing to invest in my woman knowledge because I'm always seeking knowledge.
True.
Okay. I just want, am I right, brother, or am I wrong?
Trucker 202, he fired up. He fired up. I should have never put Kevin Say with the title of the damn video.
And then to address the, and then let me address you with this alpha male king stuff. An alpha male is not going to put his hands on the woman. An alpha male is going to let a woman walk away if she don't value him. Because there's many Larrys and Pookies out here. Ray-Rays and Pookies is waiting to lay on your couch, shorty.
And drive your car.
No room. God, brother, God.
Yeah.
But it's about growth. It's about growth. Listen, some men will grow, some won't. Some won't. And look, you need, and then, okay, you say you talk to, you know, you got men out here you might associate with, or you just ran across, they got wives and, you know, they out here and they doing dirt. That karma, they're going to have to pay for it later on, sooner or later. All that cheating, you got to keep up with this lie, and you got to hide your phone, and you got to change numbers in your phone. Bro, ain't no real, I ain't got time for that. I did all that dumb nonsense. I'm trying to live comfortable, take vacation, and have my family, and do what I do. And what that means is, what I mean by do what I do, that means to continue to raise my level of knowledge as a black man in America, where they quick to want to throw our asses in jail. Where I want to be able to educate my children to understand, have your own business, because this is a slavery mentality state we living in.
Amen.
Being a company driver is a new modern day slavery. Hold that steering wheel. Investing, they did not teach us in the black community. We grew up listening to music, and I'm telling you, we grew up listening to music that women wasn't this, women was this. All that is programming. All that is programming your subconscious to think every woman is a hoe. And that's not true. So social media gave us this image a woman should be a 6 or a 5 or a 10. That's social media. That ain't realistic. Instagram is what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. Illusion. Everybody living their best life on Instagram. When real men are out here and we doing something to elevate our mindset, because they want us to slip up. They want us in jail. They want us to have children and tell the mother, hey, it's all right. Child support, public assistance, we're taking from the father's check. Now, yes, there are low lives out here that's having kids that don't take care of their kids that make all of us look bad. It's men out here that got good women at home, but they still want to play in the field. Why? Because you see a little younger shorty with a tighter body, when your woman been holding it down when you was out of work, you tripping.
Some men don't see it that way. Some men say, well, I'm making all the money and she ain't making much of me right now. I'm bringing home $200,000. I bought her a brand new ring or bracelet or car, and let me do me. Let me say it. I do say it. I'm gonna give me some pussy. That's how niggas said to me. That's how niggas said to me, Nathan. Seeing when we talk, we hear about, I'm gonna give me some pussy. I'm gonna give me some pussy. I'm a man.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I told you, me and my wife made a video, and in that video, it was stated, you want to tell which truckers out there hoeing and cheating? That's a trucker that's broke. Now that trucker can't buy his wife a Mercedes. That trucker not gonna be able to doggone pay the mortgage and everything. Because instead of running these miles, getting these loans down, he laid up somewhere. So that's how you can tell when a broke trucker is a cheating trucker.
Who got time for that?
Yeah.
Who got time for that?
Apparently y'all do.
No, see, you love to throw, not y'all, them. Because see, you quick to want to throw all of us in that. You quick to throw all of us in that Titanic while it's drowning. Don't throw. You can say, y'all. That's them. That's the men you talk to. That's the low lives you talk to. That's the people you allowed to slide in your DM and talk to you and say, hey, Shay, hey, right.
Yes. Hey, I don't know until the conversation goes that way. I always kind of get tricked a little bit here.
Why you continue to keep getting tricked?
Well, I'm open to dating. So I have to be open. You know,
give me your 5. What's the 10 things you looking for in a man?
We ain't got all day.
You can't answer it.
Okay,
I'll give you quick to throw us under the bus, under the train, under the truck. You quick to throw us in the boat. You quick to throw us under the truck. You quick to
see. I'm gonna give you one.
You gonna give me one?
No, I'm gonna give you one because I got to go.
No. You've been busting your gun. No. You've been busting your goddamn gun. Bust your guns. She been busting her guns in here. Am I right? Fellas, y'all some dirty dogs. Y'all can't this. Y'all, nah. Fuck that. Bust your gun. You about that shit, bust your gun. Give me 10 goddamn qualities you looking for in a man. So that right man might be out there looking at you right now. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay. It's my channel. Thank you. I got to be careful with them. Okay. Number one thing that lacks with a lot of black women, protection.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Protection.
Yep.
Protection. Faithful. Can we do faithful?
Yep. Yep.
Can we do faithful?
That's important.
Just because I'm a plus size female does not make me a sugar mama. I'm not supposed to fucking take care of you. I'm not your mama. Okay, that's all I'm gonna give. That's all I'm gonna give right there. Okay,
Sure,
and a
sure,
lot of
sure,
that.
sure.
Nah, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna give, right? That's all I'm gonna give. But that's what it's really been like on not on social media when I meet people in random, because I get off in every major city and I may go to a restaurant, maybe a bar, I may catch a show, so I make sure I get out. It's also when I meet people in person too. That's not even in trucking. It's pretty much the same thing. So I'm not judging everything as far as truck goes. I mean, I know you heard me say that a lot, but it's not just that. It's just all black men. Period. It's all
All
black
black
men.
men
Period.
what? All black men what?
Either you don't know what you want, or you up to no good.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe the black men you deal with don't know what they want, but I know goddamn well what I want. I need a woman that's gonna be able to educate my children and not teach my children how to be all in the camera with the fuck you talking about. I need a woman that's gonna be able to educate my children.
Mm-hmm.
Because a woman that might, if something ever happened to me, I know that woman be able to conduct and handle my empire. If something ever happens to me, a woman, what I need in a woman I'm going to attract is if something happened, she can still take care of home, raise my children, and I put her in position where she don't have to depend on another man. Because a lot of men don't respect other men' kids, and it's a package deal.
Yes, that much true.
And that's the problem out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I right,
Victoria's
OG?
State.
Am I right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
All day.
Okay. Now,
Victoria,
see, I got a
Victoria's
question. I got a question, Shay, because you've been busting your goddamn guns. So I'm here, two-gun Tony. I'm in the motherfucking building today. Now, you say you can't relinquish, you can't give up that type of control. It's supposed to be a 50-50 thing. The man you get with is supposed to be, hey, let's build.
Okay, but
Build
let
that
me help you.
solid.
Let me help you. Let me help you. Now
Bring
good
it.
and well it always starts off as 50-50, but good and damn well don't end up going that way on 50-50. It always changes. It always changes.
In what way?
One
In
side
what
is
way?
gonna want to have more. One side's gonna want to have more. It's just like with a homie lover friend. When you make that arrangement and y'all say it's gonna be this, and then the other. But as time goes on, that things change, because there's no way in hell you cannot change your connection to the person when you start spending time with them. So 50-50 doesn't stay the damn same. It doesn't stay the damn same at all.
Wait, I want to hear what OG got to say.
Okay.
Okay.
That means y'all not communicating. That means like, yo, you didn't pay
Lack
this
of
bill.
communication.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to communicate. And a lot of people got a problem with help, 50-50. Even the Bible say, help meet the need. You see what I'm saying? So it's a 50-50 thing. And so if it get to the point that somebody starts slacking so they got more money, that means y'all ain't holding that conversation. Yo, what happened this month? Why the mortgage ain't get paid? Why the car note ain't get paid?
Hey, and you know what? Some women are more stronger in handling the finances of the mortgage and the electric bill and the cable bill and making sure the car note is good. She might be strong in that, and the man might be weak in that. But he might be strong in investing, and she might be weak in that.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. So when you talk to these brothers that you talking to, what's the conversation about? What can they bring to the table that helps you grow, as well as what you bring to the table to help them grow? Or is it automatically, hey, I find you cute, you look good, I like the way you had your hair.
It'd be a lot of it. Now, they come sometime with the first one, but it's always some kind of hidden agenda. Then they bust down, well, I got this going on, really. That type shit. And they reel you in, they tell you, they build you up, that you go on a date with them or whatever, meet them up or whatever, you in town, dropping off a load, whatever, then it changes up into something else. Like a lot of men, let's keep 100, y'all don't really tell the truth on shit a lot of the times when you first meet a woman. You lie.
I'm gonna tell you some real. We lie. Let me tell you some real shit. I used to be an asshole in life. and I got asshole situations.
Mm.
I had good women in my life, and I fucked it up.
Okay.
This is some real shit from a black man. You see my skin complexion? I'm speaking some real truth right now on your channel. I fucked up a lot of relationships because I didn't look better. Listen. No, because you've been busting your motherfucking guns, and I've been sitting back, and I'm like, I'm coming for you. Listen.
No. Look at my daddy. You put the finger down, see? Put the finger down. Let me tell you something.
Tell me something. Tell me, hey, you only got off with 2 things you looking for in the man. Where's the rest of them?
I gave you 3. That's all we're gonna give you right now.
Why I can't get more than that? Why I can't give you? Okay, what you don't like about black men? Give me how many? What you don't like about black men? Tell me. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Oh Lord, is the floor really mine sitting on my channel?
Yeah. The floor is yours. And yes, I'm on the motherfucking channel, but the floor is yours right now. I'm passing the mic to you. What are the things you don't like about black men? Let's go.
Okay, one of the main things, like I said earlier, you don't really worship the real true black woman. You want to get you a Caucasian or mixed lady or European lady and put that on a pedestal. That's one of the main things that get me. Well, my black brothers. Or you come to some money, you'll get you some European and mixed. Like the sister is no longer good enough for you. Don't say it ain't true now. Don't say it ain't true. I know you've been seeing it. Everywhere, magazines. You seen homeboys around the neighborhood you growed up with. What you got to say, Mr. Nathan?
I'm gonna say, technically, that go back to that deep conversation I'm trying to avoid. That's a cultural thing. The black woman has got so hardened, through slavery, whatever case may be, that the black men are tired of bumping, and you go to a different society. Okay, y'all see the white women. A lot of brothers going over there now to Taiwan, Colombia, because culturally they are submissive women. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's kind of that issue you're seeing.
What you got to say, Sam?
Oh, it's back on me?
Yeah. Oh my God. In it.
Let me tell you something. I love women of all nationalities. Let me make that clear. For those women in the chat, I love women of all nationalities. Some women marry, some Caucasian women marry get into marriages with men for financial gain.
Okay, that's true. Okay.
A lot of women been put through they have 3-4 kids, the father's absent. So they had to become the mother and the father. And that's conditioned because of the way the government set everything up.
Yep.
The government set it up where, okay, well, you can't get public assistance, and not every woman needs public assistance. That's not what I'm saying. The system set it up where some of the women say, oh, damn, okay, if I go to public assistance, they tell the woman, the father can't be in the house. So they push the black man right out. Then our school grades in the community is low. What are they really teaching our kids? What are they really pushing? What is the main thing they pushing? I just saw a post. They had, what's the dude that passed away from overseas? The Prince, whatever his name was?
Yeah.
All right, they had a daily news post with him and DMX.
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay. Oh, brilliant, but had a trouble passing, something like that. Why are they putting him down? Because in society, they always want us black men down. In society, a lot of black men, we are lost. Lack of education, a lack of support for each other. You can walk past a brother and We mean mugging each other because we're conditioned that way. They don't want us to come together. They don't want us to have our family and our home structured right. We are dangerous. We are dangerous. If you don't want a black man to know something, put it in the book. So social media is all a distraction. A real man is going to step up and educate themselves and make sure that they make the right choice when it comes to who's going to be the mother of my children and not a baby mother. I will not call the woman who gave me beautiful children a baby mama. That's the mother of my children, and I would check anybody on that. That's the mother of my children. I'm the father of her kids. That's where I'm at. So not every man out here running around being a dirtbag.
Nope.
So you got to start filtering and who you talk to. Love yourself. Love yourself. Yeah, you might go through 1,000 dirtbags before you find the right one.
And the right one gonna come right when you ain't looking. Believe that.
But when you
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Hold up. When you keep looking, that's when you get all the wrong ones. When you start getting on your center of purpose, you start loving yourself, you start valuing yourself, you raise your self-confidence, that's when you're gonna find that male that's gonna love you for who you are. You gotta sit back and work on yourself first.
The thing of it is, I'm not necessarily looking. I'm gonna keep it very real with you. For like last year, I wasn't really even dating, to be told. I was just like, how being OTR, I didn't think it was a good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Till recently, I was open to even dating, so I wouldn't necessarily say I'm necessarily looking. I'm not necessarily. I'm being open to, not looking. I'm not looking, baby.
Hey, I got a question because you've been busting your guns. So I got a question. That relationship you was in for 3 years, you was saying, all right, a man should know if he want to have you by the end of, by 1 year.
Old school
and it
told
shouldn't
me that.
take that long. Old school told you that.
Old school gave me this, and that's what I asked early on in the chat. You wasn't here. Is that something that you agree with? Is that something that you feel like old school in his 60s told me that really a man knows things?
Was he married at the time? Was he still married?
Yeah, he was married. Married.
Okay, he's in his 60s, but we live in different times now.
Exactly. See, Nathan? See, if you wasn't here, did you hear what I said? Those who've been rocking with the whole live, I said the same exact thing that Sin is saying right now.
We live in different times because you gotta get out. See, a lot of young men is gonna sit and they're gonna look at the body. They're gonna look at, oh, she tight, she beautiful, little baby hair, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, all that beautiful body she got, how that pays that rent? How that's gonna pay that mortgage if you out of work? When you as a man, when we in our head, when our money's not right, that woman need to be like, your bed, it's gonna be all right. We're gonna get through this. But if she got all that beauty but no sense in her head, where are we going?
But let's keep it real though. A lot of you men don't care about that as long as her body type. They all online. Hold on. The ratchetness, y'all men love the ratchetness. You love the ratchetness. It's a lady I follow online. She don't post nothing but walking away and showing her ass. But she has a huge problem. Black men, you love the ratchetness.
But why she got that following? Because she's showing off her body. I don't find that attractive. That's attention. That's attention. That's validation. Why women be all in the camera with their titties all like this, huh? You know, y'all they know what they're doing. Why? Because the thirsty ones is watching. Am I right, OG?
Yeah.
Why your titties is all in the camera? Why your titties all in the camera shake? Huh? Why titties in the pom-pom shorts and all that in the camera? Why don't you fix your, why they can't fix the camera before they do their YouTube? Huh?
It what it is, but that's what y'all like. Y'all men like that. Don't tell
Oh.
you. You watch it. You
No.
fussing about it. I see Ted fussing about it, but I bet you subscribe.
That's why you
Instagram
attracting
to
them
some of
low
the same
lives.
women.
That's why she
You
attracting these low
subscribe
lives.
to
You
the
see what I'm
same
saying, OG?
women.
She attracting trashy men. That's what she is. That's what you doing. You doing all of this. You doing all this. You attracting them low lives. That's why. No high value man want a woman show all her damn goods. Am I right?
Hey, some of y'all do though. Some of y'all men do like that. Some of y'all men like that though. Ain't no amen. Don't say no amen. Some of you men like that. Look at Ice-T and Coco. He married Coco. And most men wouldn't have married Coco. Ice-T. Coco, his wife. Coco was like an ex Bunny Ranch girl.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
But he wiped her. He wiped her.
I
Prime
thought you was
example.
on YouTube.
Prime example. Y'all like that.
I'm gonna let OG go ahead and respond to that one.
Let's see if they go back.
I don't want to hold the platform. I don't want to. Oh, this is a good damn conversation that you've been busting your guns about us black men, and I'm here to bust guns back. What's up? That OG, it's on you. What you gotta say? What you gotta say?
No, the only thing I was gonna say, sex do sells. It will sell a product. It will sell a image. But once you buy that product and you see that product ain't worth nothing, what you stuck with, then you walk away from it. You see what I'm saying? So you got to watch what you put out there. You know, men and women. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch what you put out because that's what you're gonna get back. What you put out is what you attract.
What's up, Jack Black? What's up, Jack Black? Okay, Nadia say they want to bust a quick one and tell you to move along. That's what Nadia has to say.
Y'all, I appreciate the invite. Nice to be on camera with your shape. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Sinister. I watched your videos before I even got in the trucking, man. So,
hey, brother, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Shape in here trying to dog us.
I'm not trying to dog you. I talked about Mr. Kevin Samuels. I ain't trying to dog you. Say that.
No, you said black men. You said no. You said you black men. So I had to bring my brown skin out looking ass up in here and bust my guns back. Hold up. Ain't all of us in here cheating. Yeah, no, don't laugh at me now. Don't laugh at me now, Jim, because you might now. I'm coming to take over your damn.
Don't let that fool you. Don't let none of that fool you. He can hide underneath the collar because you don't know why. I'm hitting on a few nerves, baby. I'm hitting on a few nerves. That's what it is. When I get a little hot, get a little tense, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I just got out the damn shower messing around with you on this Sunday. The devil was a lie. The devil was a lie. The devil was a lie.
I love you. I love you to death.
Listen, love you. Be you. Live your life your way. Someone else's life is not meant to be your life. You beautiful in your own way. Remember that. Stop putting yourself down or comparing yourself to these women out here. You are you. Love you. You a beautiful black queen. Remember that. From this point on, I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear no more. I'm taking that's my channel now. I don't want to hear no more.
You want to hear more?
Listen.
I'm sorry. You want to hear more? That's
you know what? Since you got all that fire,
listen, you want to hear more?
Since you got all that fire, since you got all that fire, I need you to put all that heat that you got in loving yourself. Understand, you are beautiful. You are a beautiful queen. Understand that.
Thank you. Thank you. I understand that, baby.
Listen, keep working on yourself. Keep loving yourself.
Hold on.
God, I'm listening.
That's the thing about it. Now, women that do not understand their worth will tolerate anything. Because you're not understanding that. You know what I'm saying? That's why women we
Men
outweigh the
too.
men 10-1 in a lot of cases. Because I don't know. No, I don't think so, babe. You ain't done the research. You ain't done the data I have. Do the data, sir.
The
Do
data
the
on
data.
what? That women self-worth?
No, women we outweigh the men 10-1. There's more of us out here than the men are.
Man, trucking?
And being single, period.
Oh, I don't know about all that. I haven't done the research. I've been focused on my business. But that's good to know. That's good to know. That's good to know. But at the end of the day, stop associating with the losers.
It's not about associating.
Don't let them tell you what you want to hear. Cause see, let me tell you something. When women grow up and their fathers is not present, that's how these men in the street is able to tell women what they want to hear because they didn't have that love from their father. Like let me tell you, for all the women out there, I'm single, right? But I want to be able to show my daughter and my son how I love their mother.
Mm-hmm.
So my children know this is what love look like. So my daughter see how her father loved her mother. That's the same type of love you get.
Ooh,
see, and then when the man,
answer this for Jack Black real fast because he ain't never asked a question before. He says women do
Jack
understand
Black,
their worth.
That's my man right there. Okay.
But try to run our life as well as theirs. What you got to say about that?
Try to run our lives in what way?
Okay, he says
because if you already on your purpose and you have a woman that is going to grow with you, hey babe, you know what? Let's get this type of house. Let's build this foundation. We got to build a foundation. You got to get with a woman you can build a foundation with. Not every woman is ready to build that foundation. Not every man is ready to build that foundation.
Mm.
There's some women who have they shit in check, and they with a man who don't got their stuff in check.
Mm-hmm.
And then trying to build a man up, it's a lot of work. Just like it's a lot of work to build a woman up.
Mm-hmm.
That's my response to that. So you gotta learn each other. You can't go marry someone after a year. Y'all gotta talk. Y'all gotta build. What's your goals? Where are we going in the next 5 years? Right?
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
When you gonna start building when you gonna start putting in place, hey, I need a man that can help. We're gonna build together. Because that's what you're looking for, right? That's what you're looking for, right? A man you can build with, right?
Okay, again, the 50-50 don't ever stay 50-50.
No, because certain situations might arise where you might have to take lead. But that man have to be willing to allow that.
Mm.
There's been times where I've been in relationships, I was out of work, and the girl I was with took care of the bills.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's men who be with women who make more money than the man, and he feels some type of way. I'm not that type of man. Long as we building and we saving and we got a financial goal we trying to hit, that's what matters.
Mm.
But two broke people, where they going? Where two broke people going?
Nowhere.
So like I said, and a lot of men still haven't grown mentally and don't really know what it is to a value woman because they're still chasing the thoughts.
Thank you. You admitted that.
They still chasing the thoughts. Stop chasing the damn thoughts. They not doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Stop thinking with the head down there and think up here. Educate yourself as a black man. That's my message to the brothers. Stop laying around with everybody. You don't got to sleep with everybody. Stop lowering your self-worth because you just want to knock something over because she looked good. She can look good and don't even got a pot to piss and oil window to throw out. She might got a bed at home and mattresses on the floor. But she look good though. They want her because she look good, though.
At least he
Stop.
admitted it. At least he
Listen.
admitted it. He spoke some truth, ladies.
Listen.
At least
I
he
need a
spoke some
woman with her
truth,
head in the books. I need a woman with her head in the books. She's not on social media doing all this shape, doing all this. Why you got titties in the camera? Why you got your boobs in the camera? Some men want that. Hey, to each his own. Everybody has a preference. And not every man is for you, and not every woman will be for that man. And then another thing is, a lot of men get out of one relationship and jump right in the next one and don't take time to learn how to love themselves and be single for a while. So now they bring all the headache, they bring all that negative energy from the last relationship into the new relationship. As soon as the new girl starts doing something that remind him of the ex-girlfriend, he'll be like this. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, can I get an amen?
I ain't gonna give you no amen.
You still owe me on that list of 10 what you looking for in the man. I'm not gonna let that down. I'm gonna ride you to the end of this year till you give me my 10. So when we get off this line, you got homework to do and get that list together. I need that.
Oh, I don't need a list, baby. I know what I want. I know what I want. I'm not like most women. I know exactly what I want. So it's not no homework to do, sir. It's no homework to do about it.
All right. All right.
Okay,
make that list. Everybody hashtag make that list, Shape. Hashtag everybody, go in Shape's comment and hashtag make that list. And I need you to say and say, I love me. You love yourself?
I very much do.
You love yourself? You love yourself?
Yeah.
You love who you are?
Of course. I know who I am.
I need you to tell me you love yourself. I need to hear you say, I love me.
I love myself, Sin.
Okay. No, you gotta say what you gotta say it in your goddess-like form. Your goddess-like form. I need you his I love me, Sin.
Just tone it down.
Come on, I need some of that text. No. No, I ain't letting you off the hook. I ain't letting you off the hook. This Sin is hijacking this channel today. I love me, Sin. You roll your neck. It said, I love me, Sin. I love me, Sin.
I already told you that. Okay, this is what Jack Black had to say. If a Nick's looking woman has 40 is single, it ain't by choice. It's because she's crazy as hell. That's what Jack Black has to say. Not the Southern trucking gal say make a list. I don't need to make a list, baby. I don't need to make a list.
She need to make a list, y'all. Tell her make that list.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm a Southern trucking gal saying women in their 30s, if you don't know what you want, then you need to go back to the drawing board. Because I feel like at 30, you ought to know exactly what you're looking for, what you want, and what's
not necessarily.
Identify fully who you are as a person, and what you can add into a relationship. If you don't know that, then there's need in dating at all. Do you understand that, my ladies? It's so many women that hit on Kevin Samuels live. They went 30s and 40s, and they have absolutely no clue as to what the hell they want. So how can you say you out here looking for a high value man when you haven't loved yourself? You haven't done no work for yourself. You never probably even lived out on your own. For some of the women that do call into his life, that stay with mommy and daddy up until their 30s. So you have to reevaluate. There's no man of any value going to come into your life as you being a grown woman and play a game. He doesn't have that kind of time like that. Time is precious, especially if he's serious. If he's serious, he's gonna want to spend time. He'll say, "Well, I'm gonna be free this day, that day. I'm gonna come see you this day, this time. You intercept me this way. I'm gonna make sure some." It's not gonna be no beating around the bush when he's serious.
You playing with young-minded individuals with adult age. You playing around with young-minded
Yes, I was
individuals
kind of
with
one
an
day.
adult age. Because at the end of the day, a man who's really on his purpose is on this grind. We trying to build. When you see me, you always see me grinding. You always see me working.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand about the time, but we trying to get somewhere in life. We trying to get somewhere in life. And that man might be on his grind. His finances might not be right. Some men ain't work on themselves. Some men haven't sat back and reflected on the bad decisions they made in life and say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to do that no more.
Mm-hmm.
So in the meanwhile,
he's buffering. I hope y'all hear him clearly. He buffering on my end. Go ahead, Sin. Go ahead, Sin.
Oh, I was reading another comment. So you want a family? What you want family? You want kids?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Now so you want to get married too, right? Because that's one of your things.
What you said, baby? You said, do I want to get married?
You want to be married one day?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand who you are. You gotta understand who you are. You gotta stop putting yourself down. You gotta stop putting yourself down. Shape, you are a beautiful woman. So what? You don't wear 6. So what?
It's not bringing myself down. It's just I'm telling you.
But it is, because every time I turn around and I hear you on your channel, yes it is. No, yes it is. You all like, nobody want me because I'm big. That's how I nobody want me.
You're making it out what you want to hear about it. You're not hearing exactly what's coming out of my mouth.
Shape.
I'm telling you what I've been dating and what's out and what I've been experiencing.
Every time I turn around, you say, oh, men don't want me because they want a 6 and I'm a big girl. Who said don't know who said men out here don't love? Who told you that there is men in the world that don't want? Oh, who cares about Kevin Samuels? I ain't talking about no goddamn Kevin Samuels. I'm talking to you. Who cares what he says? Who cares what he says? Why does it matter what he say? It's about you loving you for you.
A lot of the black community is following and respecting man.
You shaping your world. You shaping your world according to other people's standards.
Say I'm listening to other people's standards. I'm listening to other people's standards.
Yes. I wish you would stop sitting and saying, oh, the reason why you can't get a man or you can't find a good man because no one wants you because you're a big girl. That's not even what it is. We see weakness. When you sit there and say,
it's not about being a big girl. It's not about being a big girl. Because I'm a big girl. It's a lot of.
You gonna make me go there with you? You really gonna make me come? You really gonna make me go there with you?
You're making what you want to make of it. You're not actually hearing me. What I'm saying to you. You're not hearing me.
I'm listening.
You're making what you want to make of it. You make what you're picking apart and making it to where you want it to make it.
It's in all your videos. What are you talking about?
A lot of men do come with the bullshit if you're a plus size girl. Then you go for the okie doke. That's true. Let's not put myself down.
But now you're smart enough not to fall for the okie doke. But you still sit with a defeated state of mind. Because you constantly say, oh, no one want, because I'm a big girl, this.
A lot of men, not you, but a lot of men do come with the bullshit because you're a plus size girl. That's true.
That means that God is showing you they're not for you.
I can tell Sin not right now into the dating scene. Since Sin ain't been into the dating scene for a while, so he don't know what's really recently out here right now.
I'm not on the dating scene because I'm chasing my. I'm not on the dating scene because I'm chasing my purpose. I'm not chasing women. I know what I want. I'm working on me as a black man. I'm working on my knowledge. I'm working on my level of elevation so I can be the king that I know I am. So the woman that marries me and get with me, no, I ain't taking you down the back streets. So the woman that married me know that our family is going to be in good condition. For the woman that married me, know that, hey, it's more than life than, I'm not out here to play these games. And all that bringing other women and cheating and all that. No, I'm not with all that. So, back to what I was saying. Stop speaking with that defeated state of mind. So what? You a big girl. So you beautiful, ain't you?
Of course.
Okay.
But it's not about knowing.
I need you to say, Sam, I'm beautiful. I need you to say, Sam. No. Put your hands up. Shake. Put your hands up.
Shake. What is out
shake.
here being
Shake. Cut it out. Because I'm calling you on your bullshit today. I got my hands up. God is talking to me.
You trying to overtalk me. You trying to make something into what you want it to be. You're not hearing. Your ears are not open.
Shake. You got to walk with your head up and know you are beautiful. You are beautiful. You understand me? You hear me? I got to get in the camera. I got to do a little of this so I can get your. I got to do a little of this so I can get your attention. I got to show some man chest.
You have my attention, dog. You don't have to keep saying I'm beautiful. I know that.
I got to show you a little of this, huh? I got to show you that my testosterone is up. I'm a real man about mine. Understand you a queen. Understand you beautiful. And stop speaking that you, because you're a big girl, you can't attract a high value man. But you got to change your mindset and the way you speak about yourself. Love yourself, damn it. Love yourself. You hear me?
It's not about loving self.
I ain't gonna tolerate this with you. I ain't gonna tolerate this from you. I ain't gonna tolerate this with you no more.
What did you tolerate?
Every time you start, every time your ass start that, oh, I'm a big girl, I'ma slide in your damn life, and I'ma be like, damn it, you are beautiful. Who cares you a big girl? Someone will love you. But love yourself first. Damn it.
You so damn silly. You so damn crazy. You know that? You are so damn crazy.
Amen.
That's what I'm saying. I brought up this live today just to have dialogue and give y'all something different in trucking. Right? And to my surprise, y'all done gave me over 2 hours, y'all. And Sin losing his damn mind. We loving them.
I'm going to eat my food. I'm going to get out of here. I said what I needed to say, damn it. So let me leave a message out here for all you women. I don't care if you plus size. I don't care what your nationality is. There are men out here getting their life together just for you. Even though you might not see that man right now, don't mean he is not on his way. Allow the universe and God to place that man in your life. Stop looking. Focus on yourself. Love yourself. You are great in your own way. And that's all I got to say. I'm leaving out of this chat right now.
I told you to throw your damn finger. Throw your damn finger at me. Oh, Lord have mercy. We love Sin, don't we? We love Sin. Jack Black said it really shouldn't matter if you're big or small. Just respect my time, space, and feelings. Okay. Lee Mack 912. Yes, you're beautiful. You always have to love yourself first and stop making excuses for yourself. It's not making excuses for myself, Lee Mack. I'm giving what's out here in the dating game. Which I recently, because like when I was in my Swift days, I wasn't really dating nobody. Really. I feel like it was such a struggle in being in trucking to try to date. But I'm giving you what's the real out here right now in this dating time. You know what I mean? It's not, the pickings is few, honey. It's really hard out here. It said, did you drink coffee? Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, crack coffee again. Then put your grandpa glasses on when you're on while you're talking. I know that's facts, bro. What's facts, Shay? I know that's right. Shoot, that country ghetto said stretch marks is a roadmap to a good cookie. Vaccine. Okay. But shout out to Sam. We love Sam over here. Respect everything he had to say. Thank you. Okay, this was a wonderful discussion. And I know Mr. Kevin Sam is one of the hottest topics online. And what I've been getting back from a lot of men in my DMs is that they respect what this man has to say. He's really giving of how y'all really feel about women. As far as dating, as far as being a mother of your children, as far as being marriage material, and also dealing with trucking and having relationships. It's a mixture of other different things. That's how I'm gonna come on the line and I'm discussing with my fam. And I just showed out on me today. So thank y'all so very, very much. Appreciate it, Nadia. Jack for stretch marks. That's some funny shit. You don't have to keep saying I'm beautiful, baby. Thank you. I understand it. But let me say this. Being particular and knowing your worth is not the same as you accepting everything. That's what I'm trying to get this set to understand. You know what I'm saying? When I brought up about being a plus size girl, it is a harder challenge because some of the men do see because you're not a certain size that you are easy prey. And you have to know yourself to know that what you're worth. You're not worth to being just home little friend. I feel like when you get over 25 years old, it's time for the home little friend to stop in the first damn place. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. You know, time is fleeting. You're getting older every year, so you start wasting your time just being a home little friend and nobody. You worth more than that. I'm worth more than that, and you worth more than that. Okay, so thank y'all so much. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, and this